majority of the kids have flat little stomachs and they look all cute, and I'm over here looking like the fucking marshmallow man.
I think she love me, cause I got the check on me. Won't spend it, then flex on me. Put a curse and hex on me. Scratch out my name, put the X on me. You should come check on me.
Hey guys! Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Destiny, and if you've seen my face before and you haven't subscribed yet, then what are you doing? So this girl talk video is more of a serious topic, and it's something that I've been dealing with literally my whole entire life. Maybe that's a little dramatic, but majority of my life. Today's discussion is going to be about body positivity, and I'm actually going to break this video up into 3 different parts. First, I'm going to tell you guys about my history and my insecurities when it comes to my body. 2 is going to be about how I improved, and 3 is going to be about how you can improve. With that being said, let's get right into the video. My whole entire life, I was a little chubby. Like, I was never like a skinny kid. I don't remember being a skinny kid. My mom just always kept us fed. She kept us right. I didn't really care about my weight as much, but I did notice that in elementary school I was bigger than all my friends. Like, I was never obese, but of course I was like chubbier. Like, I had a little belly. We had to tuck our shirts in, and I hated tucking my shirt in because I had a little stomach, and the majority of the kids have flat little stomach. They look all cute, and I'm over here looking like the fucking marshmallow man. I went through elementary school, whatever, fine. I got to middle school, that's when I started caring about my weight even more, but it still wasn't that deep to me. I knew I wasn't skinny, but I also knew I wasn't obese. Now high school, that is when it hit me. That's when the insecurity started hitting me like a bus, man. Now, I always wanted to be kind of skinnier as growing up, but it wasn't anything big. Like, I wouldn't lose sleep over it. Freshman year, it was a whole nother ball game, honey. I used to look up articles, how to lose weight, different diets, how to be pretty, how to lose weight fast. I was looking for super fast ways to lose weight. I would look at myself and I would literally be like disgusted. My problem was my stomach and my thighs and my face. Like, when I gain weight, the first place that it shows is my face. Like, if you look at my first videos on YouTube and then my videos now, you can clearly tell that I gained some weight just by looking at my face, and I hate that so much. But anyways, in high school, I wouldn't call myself boy crazy, but I was like way more excited about boys, and I realized that they went after light-skinned girls or the girls who were like skinny, not just like super skinny. Like, they had to be the slim thick girls, like slim, and they had to have a booty too. My first 2 years in high school were the most insecure years of my life. Like, I would look for easy way outs, you know, because I thought I was so obese and I thought I was so fat. I don't know if it's just like a female thing or if it's just a me thing or just a person thing in general, but we tend to think we're so fat. In reality, we're not really that big at all. Like, sometimes we feel bigger than what we really are. For example, with me, every time I feel like I'm fat and like, oh, I wish I could lose weight or whatever, and I look back at my old pictures, I realized that I was really not that fat. I should have appreciated my size at the time. It's like, I always think I'm fat, then a few months later I look back and I'm just like, oh, I really wasn't that fat, but now I am. And then it's like a continuous cycle. I was insecure about my weight, but it didn't stop me from wearing whatever I wanted. Like, I still wore crop tops, I still wore leggings, I still wore all that stuff. I wore things to make me feel cute because I was like, shit, you know, I can't be fat and ugly. That was my mentality. So I always tried to look cute, and the days where I wouldn't put in much effort, I would feel completely shitty about myself. Now, sophomore year, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. This is when my views completely changed about weight and my looks in general. My rheumatoid arthritis caused me to lose so much freaking weight. I looked like a freaking stick. I looked sick. I looked unhealthy. People would come up to me, be like, oh, how are you losing weight? People would come up to me and be like, are you okay? For my height, my average weight is 115. I'm pretty sure in that picture I showed you guys, I was between 115 and maybe like 125, and I looked sickly. I wanted to be skinny for so long. I remember looking in the mirror being like, I wish I was skinny. I wish I could lose some weight here. I wish I could lose some weight there. When I finally got it, when I finally got skinny, I was like, this is not what I wanted. I came to the conclusion that I'm not meant to be a skinny person. Like, I'm not meant to be skinny. Like, I'm just not meant to be a stick. It does not fit me. It does not go well with me. When I am a stick, I look sick. Even after I was treated for my arthritis and I was healthy and I was still skinny, I still didn't look right. I lost half of my ass. Everything was just not, it was just not what I wanted. I started to appreciate the times where I was a little thicker. I realized that being skinny is not all it seems. I got exactly what I asked for and I hated myself even more. My last 2 years of high school got a little better. I didn't worry about my weight so much. However, I did go to the gym. I'm a vegetarian. I'm not a vegetarian because I wanted to lose weight. I'm a vegetarian because my rheumatologist at the time recommended it. So yeah, that's a little history of my little insecurities. Another thing that stemmed my insecurities was social media, because y'all already know about the Fashion Nova models and the Instagram models, how they all have this body shape. That set the expectations super high. So now all of these guys out here want their girls to be slim, thick, and I got the thick part, but the slim part was missing. Social media played a huge role too when it came to my insecurities. But I realized eventually that those body types, they're not really achievable without having some type of work done, whether it's liposuction or that procedure where they take your fat from somewhere else and they put it in your ass or put it in your boobies or whatever the hell they do. I don't know, I'm not a surgeon. All this crazy shit, taking out ribs and all this crap that these models do, I realized that those things are not achievable naturally. I go to university, I don't see females with that body type anywhere. I don't run into people with that body type. I only see it on social media. Unless you live somewhere in LA, then that's different, or Atlanta or Miami. Unless you live in those areas, then you might see that shit all the time. But 9 times out of 10, you probably ain't seen nobody with that actual body shape in real life. And that's because that is not real. That is not how bodies are made. That is a body that had work done. There are a lot of women out there who have natural curves. There are some women who have naturally smaller waists and wider hips, and you can usually tell when it's natural and when it's not natural. I started focusing on myself. First, I had to learn how to love myself the way I was. The things that I didn't like, I just had to learn to accept them and realize that that's just a part of me and I am amazing. So you have to love yourself first, and you can't just love certain parts of yourself. You have to learn how to love all of yourself. God loves me the way I am. Why should I hate myself? The number one key of building body positivity is to love yourself. It's hard, it takes time to genuinely love yourself. I mean genuinely, not just walking around saying I love myself, I love myself. I mean, that's a part of it. That's a part of faking it till you make it, because that's kind of what you have to do in the beginning. You have to say it till you believe it, but it's not gonna just happen right away overnight. I put more effort into how I look. Now I put more time into my hair, skincare, doing your nails, doing your toes, not getting it done all the time, because that is money. Just paying more attention to yourself and doing things that make yourself feel good will contribute to your body positivity. I realized that being skinny does not equal being healthy, because there are plenty of beautiful plus size women out there who go to the gym every day. They are literally healthy. They probably live better lifestyles than someone who's skinny. I realized that being chubby does not mean that I'm unhealthy. I also realized that the thing that I'm insecure about is something that I can literally change slowly but surely with time. I've gone through this process. I was insecure. I learned about self-love. I learned to love myself no matter what size I am, no matter what insecurities I have. And now I'm in the place where I can change and I can improve on what I'm insecure about. So now I'm going to the gym every day, not just to necessarily lose weight, but to get healthier. And I actually enjoy going to the gym. I go with my best friend and we actually have fun doing it, and it's good because having her there motivates me because we both got the same goal. I don't push myself too far. I do what I can. I do what I want to for that day, and I literally genuinely feel better now. I feel happier. I feel more energized. It's just great. It's just something that I'm doing now for myself. Another thing I do is I follow body positivity influencers on social media. They all have different bodies. They're all beautiful in their own way. Not the ones who are getting surgery here, getting surgery there, because that's not gonna help me. When I see these other people who are literally like bigger than me, but they're still beautiful and they love themselves, and you can tell that they love themselves the way they show it, it's like very motivational. So even now when I'm feeling like down about myself or whatever, I'll literally go to Instagram, I'll go on YouTube, and I'll watch these people. So yeah, that's what I do. Love yourself, practice self-love, make it a part of your everyday routine. I don't care if you have to wake up a little earlier, spend time with yourself, get to know yourself, get to know your body, get to know what's good for your body, what's bad for your body. Do not let social media influence how you feel about yourself, because everybody knows that social media is fake. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Do not compare yourself to your skinny friend, because you guys have different bodies. Everyone has different bodies. She could have been skinny her whole life, and who knows, she might be trying to gain weight while you're trying to lose weight. She might be trying to get to your level when you're trying to get to her level, you know? Everyone has different body compositions and all this stuff. I don't know, I'm not a science major, I'm a business major for a reason, but I do know that everybody is different, and you really can't compare yourself, because you don't know anybody else's situation, for one, and it's just not good to do. Focus on what you can actually change about yourself. For example, if you're too short, you can't do nothing about that. If you're too tall, you can't do nothing about that. If you hate, I don't know, your knuckles, sorry, you can't do nothing about that. But your weight, you can do something about that, but over time. You can't just lose weight overnight, and that was my problem back then. I would always look up how to lose weight fast, how to do this fast. It's best to do it the healthy way, the natural way. Do not force yourself to do anything. Don't try to push your body beyond its limits just to reach a certain goal. Take your time and enjoy the journey, to be honest, because it's something that you can learn from. Don't be that person who puts off wearing a certain bikini or doesn't wear crop tops because they're not where they want to be. I know people who literally will not go to the beach or go to the pool because they haven't lost weight, and it's like, what if you never reach your goal? You're missing out on all these experiences and opportunities because of your insecurities. For men, because I know that some men do watch my girl talk videos, don't feel bad because you don't have abs. Don't feel bad because you're not tall enough. Don't feel bad because you a little chubby. Don't feel bad because you're not into sports. Don't feel bad because you don't got that fuckboy haircut. Don't feel bad because you don't have a long ass beard with no gap, whatever. I know on social media they like to display the light skin or brown skin guys with the nice ass beards and the curly hair or the long dreads, whatever the case may be. The waves. If you don't got none of that, it's fine. You don't gotta live up to these social media standards. Nobody needs to live up to these social media standards, okay? There's always gonna be something that you don't like about yourself. All you can do is embrace it, and that's it. Don't gotta stress over it, just embrace it. And if you can do something to improve it, then improve it. That's all I have to say for this girl talk video. I hope this made sense, because I'm literally rambling. I ain't got no types of notes. If you enjoyed this video, if you felt what I was saying at some points, if I made sense, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I post every week, 3 times a week. Don't forget it. Don't forget to love yourself, cause you is poppin'. Bye!
I'll pick it up, swing it around.